Hey there, gorgeous. My name is Melissa, and I am also known as the Taropist, and I am going to be your tarot card reader. Guys, we are just going to do a little whatever comes out reading for the collective today. This can resonate for any placement of any sign at any time. And anything, guys, again, I'm the Taropist, and anything that you would ever need to know about myself or the channel, you can find either in the description box below, the channel description, or the community tab. You can certainly always check out my website, which is www.thetaropist.com. I am currently closed for Zoom and FaceTime readings. However, I am available for the pre-recorded and email readings, and all of that information that you need on those are listed in the description box below. I think that's about all, folks. And we are going to start out here with the Moonology Oracle, and then we will jump into the tarot to see what messages come through for you. Messages for the collective. Guys, these collective readings can't possibly resonate for everyone. However, if you would like me to be more likely to pick up on your personal situation in my collective readings, make sure that you are engaging with the channel in as many ways as possible in order to transfer your energy here onto the channel and into the readings. Some easy ways that you can do that are by liking or commenting on any of the videos or the community tab posts. And you can certainly always share any of my content and my personal favorite. And I think the most powerful way for me to pick up on your energy in these collective readings is by clicking the little subscribe button below. If you are going to subscribe to the channel and you'd like to be notified when I do upload or go live in the future, make sure that you do click the little bell notification icon to all. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius. New moon in Sagittarius. This is very Jupiter energy. It is the ruling planet of Sagittarius is the planet Jupiter, and it does feel very Jupiterian energy. So very like things are going to be shifting in your favor very quickly based on your lead. Okay, is what they're saying here. Whatever that means, it's like based on the actions that you're taking here is what it's saying. So it says the answers that you need are coming, because it's like, well, I felt somebody go, well, I don't know what action to take. Like which thing to take action towards right now. Maybe you have several different ideas. By the way, it does feel very purposeful or business like. I'm sorry, you guys, because I think I got a little blurry. Let's see if we can't get this guy to focus. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, that's it. I mean, not that's it. That's not the whole reading. Oh my God, come on. A new start is coming. Okay, I'm getting like the Fool card and a very fresh energy. By the way, there's nothing that you need to do to receive the right information. You don't need to go researching it, right? But there is a need to take action when the right information comes to you. And I hope that makes sense for you, because that's a new start is coming. There is like this opportunity for you to really thrive in something here. And I'm just going to leave it blurry, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm really not sure why that happens sometimes. No, I'm not. I'm such a liar. Can't leave it blurry like that. Why would it be? It just doesn't make sense. I'm annoyed, but I'm going to keep going here. Is it the candle? Let's start this card on fire for you. Okay. You guys. Not the brightest bulb on the tree. I do feel like the Nine of Pentacles is relevant here, by the way. An opportunity for you to become independently wealthy. I am gonna take her. Okay. Something about you're going to be given ideas. You don't have to. So if you're a neurodivergent like myself, or you psychically download information from the collective consciousness, and you can get quite overwhelmed by the task of taking something on, because you think you have to pre-plan. By the way, three-dimensional people, third-dimensional people who are very surface level and unable to channel information, these are called neurotypicals in like the neurotypical world, right? Like, um, I think anybody who's truly neurodivergent knows like that the neurotypical way of, it's like, how do I say this in the right way? It, having a diagnosis or a categorized or a name or whatever this is for either one is very neurotypical. And like we have to have a name for everything. And so anybody who's out here kind of like overly doing the neurodivergent thing, it feels like you're just neurotypical to me. Okay, because neurodivergent people, truly neurodivergent, or I want to say psychic, or the claircognizant is actually the right word here, knows that that's just, your ability to perceive things on an energetic level. Okay, so the reason why people are who are neurotypical are able to kind of focus or receive information better, maybe on a third dimensional level, so reading or a lecture or something like that, is because that's all they're able to perceive, is that very simple way of hearing things, right, or seeing things. And the neurodivergent or the claircognizant is bringing in thousands of different streams of information from all around, right? We're getting energy off of every single little thing. So we're receiving about 1,000 times more information than the neurotypical person, but we're looking like we can't receive this sort of simple information that they're receiving because we're too busy receiving the real information that is being given to us energetically. I hope this makes sense for you, but there is something about the way that you are feeling overwhelmed by receiving all of this. Oh, that's what it is. It says you need a practical plan here, and you are going to need a practical plan. I want to say, though, your practical plan isn't going to look the same. It's like I keep watching you. You keep trying to write things down, and your plan ends up looking like a sheet of paper with a bunch of little hearts on it, or stars, or like little doodles, right? And it's like, what? So I want you to understand that your practical plan is going to come in by way of divine insertion. Did I talk about this? No, that was in a different reading. But so an aha moment, or a download, whatever you want to call the way that you receive information from the divine or energetically. And maybe you don't even know that you do this, but you wondered why you're unable to focus long enough to take some notes or make a practical plan. And by the way, I want to say that if you need to, I'm going to take that card. But if you need to get some help, you're certainly welcome to do that. Okay. But the divine is saying that because you do receive information energetically, they are going to download this step by step for you, right? They're not going to give you all the information you need right now. But there will be you'll know when it happens, because it happens to me all the time where I'm like, oh, aha, it is an aha moment, right? And that's when they're saying, write whatever that is down, even if it's one sentence, write it down immediately, and have this notepad that you don't try to sit and make notes all in one sitting, right? That's not how neurodivergent or claircognizant minds work. So something about, let me see if I can get a few more, because I was thinking, like, also, if you feel the need to get help from somebody who does have a more neurotypical way of thinking. And I said earlier, I don't like categorizing, and then I've been saying those words, but it's just the way to relate to the way people see things. And so that's what I'm doing. But there, I want to say, yeah, so this is like the energy you're wasting by worrying about not being able to make a practical plan here, is causing it to almost be like I'm watching it block the downloads that you're trying to receive here, okay, that are going to bring you into the next level. And again, something that is going to be very successful, independently wealthy, is even the energy that's coming through here. So let me get one more, because I keep thinking that the King of Swords is going to come out, and it's not. But it is saying that just because things aren't looking successful at this time, no matter how many times you've tried, you've actually been learning. There's my hair that definitely needs to be washed. Okay, we'll take her. I was really getting like King of Swords vibes, by the way, but King or Queen of Swords will do. So there is like possibly this is actually stating that there's a female or a feminine energy that is an expert in this type of. Okay, so they're actually saying maybe you are a single mother or a single female or a neurodivergent female, and or also known as, if you are spiritually aware or able to see kind of things as they are, you know that these diagnoses are all just different ways of calling different psychic gifts different neurotypical categorizations. Okay. So, but they're saying there might be a female or a business geared towards helping females, um, possibly even neurodivergent females. So there might be some actual help out there for you because of the your inability to kind of focus or think in the same way that neurotypical people think. Okay. I want to say again, there's something about possibly single mothers, grants, loans, and an actual coach or advocate that can help you navigate the technicalities or logistics here. Okay, I don't even know what logistics means, but there's something about you are going to be able to like you're a master at whatever this business is, except for at the business side on the business side of things. So if you need some assistance, by the way, again, you're going to be getting downloads on particulars about the business and how exactly to navigate the business once you're there, right? But there is something about you may never start the business if you don't get some help from a professional or yeah, there is like an organization or I want to say a foundation of some sort in your area. So you can Google this. Certainly some sort of advocacy, and maybe you already do have an advocate because of your neurodivergent tendencies. Okay. If not, there is help out there for people that are trying to navigate the third dimensional world from a fifth dimensional space. Okay. What does that mean? So when you are neurodivergent, it really just means that you're able to perceive the energetic world on top of this physical reality that we live in. And so it makes the physical reality that we live in much harder to perceive for us. Okay. I hope this makes sense for you, or at least it's harder to understand sometimes the ways of the world or the way things work. And so there is a professional out there who can help you with this side of things because the business itself you were built for, meaning like you were downloaded or gifted with divinely whatever this is. So whatever your business is. So maybe you're going to be like some sort of a healer or a tarot card reader or something like that, whatever it is that you feel called to do. But you're having a hard time with the business side of things. And this is just normal. What makes you so brilliant at the thing itself is actually why you can't also be good at this business side of things. By the way, this will come with time because of your natural talent, but you might need some help here is all it's saying. You may need to go see somebody, a professional that can help you. I'm getting even financial help might be available to you, but also certainly just writing the business plan or kind of, yeah, that's it, making a business plan and kind of setting up some sort of practical plan for this to move forward. Once you're in motion, by the way, you're going to be able to handle it all very intuitively. And but I think what it's saying is like you could handle actually starting the business intuitively as well, but you won't actually go for it because of the fear that you don't have the ability to do things on a practical level. It's like that will come, but you have to take the first step, right? But if you are too scared to take the first step without some help, get some help. They're also saying there could be some financial help. So please look up any kind of male, female, or non-binary, whatever you have in your area that might help either again with neurodivergent minds, to write a business plan or again to get a grant for this business that you want to start here, because it does look like it's not just going to be beneficial for you but for the world, and it's really going to help you level up into a whole new bracket financially. Okay, a whole new world I'm getting here. And again, it's saying like that your whole entire life is going to change based on this, but you might never, it's like you want to hide behind a desk or something, like you have a job, maybe a third dimensional job that is not only unfulfilling to you, it's also kind of deterring you from your, it's like making you feel like you're not worthy because you're treated differently because you're neurodivergent or because you're claircognizant or whatever you want to call it. So they think you're different or weird. I want to say they treat you this way, right? But it's causing you to feel like you don't have what it takes to go after your own thing. So it's this third dimensional job is in your way in many different ways at this time. So a strong need to get some help if that's what you if you're not feeling like you can take this leap of faith on your own, although they're saying even if you do take the leap of faith on your own, it's like the only thing that's going to stop you is you not going for it. But once you go for it, things are going to intuitively roll as forward. Okay. I hope this makes sense for you. And I'm going to leave it there. If you've made it this far, go ahead and hit that like button. And I will see you guys in the next reading.